Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we've got another Prize Picks video for you. We're going to be talking about the NBA slate on January 18th, Thursday. It's good to be back. I'm feeling better. My voice was just trashed last night. I wasn't able to say much without, things slowing down and sort of just scratching and all that stuff. So I appreciate Jordan stepping up and running the solo video and giving us some awesome value and killing it. I think he did a great job. So appreciate you, bro. And cool. I'm excited to be back. It's crazy how missing one episode feels like I haven't been here in a while, but it's because we love what we do. We love this community. You guys have been awesome. And we got 4 plays for you. I think the board's looking pretty good right now, actually. So before we get into the plays, if you've never tried Prize Picks, use our promo code at the bottom of the screen and they'll double your first deposit up to $100. They'll match what you put on. So if you deposit the whole 100, you'll get $200 to play with. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll want notifications on just so you can jump on these plays quickly, especially the daily show. These plays just move so fast on us. So if your notifications are on, you can jump on quick, see what we're getting into, and decide whether or not you want to get into it. And if you guys don't mind, we cracked that 9,000 subs, and we're still pushing. It's growing quick, and we appreciate all of the likes, guys. It's been awesome. If you guys don't mind liking the video, it's the best way to support the channel. It just puts us in front of a larger audience, and it just helps us continue to grow. We appreciate you guys. So here are the plays we're going to be getting into. I'm going with Jalen Williams over 29.5 PRA, and I'm going with Kelly Olynyk over 4.5 rebounds. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, I'm going to be taking Jaren Jackson Jr. for under his 31.5 PRA and Julius Randle for under his 9 rebounds.
All right. Sounds great. Now, before we get into the breakdown, we want to tell you guys once again about Chalkboard. We've been really enjoying this new platform. They are a new platform, so I'll make it clear to everyone once again. Right now, it's iOS only, but they are working on an Android version, and they're working on a desktop version. It's similar to Sleeper in the sense that you have to hit all of your plays to cash a slip. So no flex plays, unfortunately, but that's because they let you create your own lines, which I love. And I know Jordy's been digging it too, but they've got a lot of plays too that you just don't see on other platforms. I've been cashing over and over on Reggie Jackson's rebounds. They keep setting it at 1.5. And if you think you can get more than that, you can bump it up to 3.5 or 4.5, and you'll get a higher payout. So that's the whole deal over there at Chalkboard. You create your own lines. If you want to make them a little bit more difficult, you can create like a 5-man slip that pays out 100x if it hits, if you're feeling really good about these plays. So we've been having a blast with it. If you want to check them out, they'll double your first deposit up to $100 if you just use code BACKDOOR. So definitely check that out. There's a link in the description of the video. Now let's get into these breakdowns. All right, so starting with Jalen Williams for me. Let's look at this over under. I'm gonna have to update this. Give me just a sec. Okay. I'm excited for this matchup. So we got a 244 over under with the Thunder favored by 3.5 points. The Thunder are just rolling right now, and so are the Jazz. So I can't wait for this game. Both of my plays are in this game. If we jump over to Outlier here, which, by the way, we love Outlier, and we have also partnered up with Outlier. If you're interested in checking out this app that I'm on currently right now, there's a 7-day trial in the description of the video as well. But we can't say enough about this statistical analysis tool that we love. But if you want to try it out, 7 days free, there's a link in the description of the video. Now let's get into this. So the reason I'm taking his PRA, his PRA is actually favored to the under. His fantasy score is favored to the over. I'll get into that in a minute too. But the reason I want the PRA, we've got some of these stats are a good matchup for him. We've got 22nd in points allowed, 28th in assists allowed. Let's go specifically to him. I think it's even more difficult if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so pretty tough. We got 11th in points allowed, 9th in rebounds allowed, and 8th in assists allowed. But I still like him to go over this. His defense just keeps him on the floor. He's been really heating up. You can see he's gone over this mark 7 out of his last 10 games. but 34 and 35 in his most recent matchups, and not to slouch teams either. We got the Lakers and we got the Clippers. But yeah, if you look at his minutes, he's staying above that 30-minute mark, unless we see a situation like Portland, where I believe that was a bit of a blowout, but he still cleared that mark against Portland, even in, what was that, 19 minutes. He put up 32 PRA. So I'm liking this. The reason I don't want to go with his fantasy score today is, while he's been playing great, he does turn the ball over a lot. If we look at his turnovers here, he had 4 in his last game. He's got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games of over three turnovers or more. And so and they're good at turning the ball, or they're good at forcing turnovers. So I'm just going to go with his PRA alone. That way you don't lose a point when he does inevitably turn the ball over. And he'll clean that up eventually, but he's just, he's been facilitating so much, as you can see with the assist game. He's been getting a lot of assists, and he has the ball in his hands a lot right now, which we love, but that, you're going to have more opportunities for turnovers there. So I'm feeling good about this PRA going over. Like I said, if we look at the fantasy score on Daily Grind, it's juiced to the over just slightly. It's just above 50%. And if we go to the PRA, it's just slightly to the under 50%. But I'm going to be taking the over on PRA, and I'm going to be fading the fantasy score tonight in this matchup. And then let's get into our next play. Got Kelly Olynyk in the same game. I think this line is just too low for his rebounds. We already covered the over-under. But if we look at what Kelly's been doing, he's gone over this 7 out of his last 10 games. And he's got a good matchup here, 23rd in rebounds allowed, specifically to centers. He does play the 4, though, a lot. He can play both, but he plays the 4 and the 5. So even up against the 4, we've got 24th in rebounds allowed, and to centers, 23rd in rebounds allowed. So I'm feeling good about him getting this done. He does this on, like, it doesn't matter how many minutes he gets, like, 5 and 15 minutes, 6 in just under 17 minutes. And it's like the longer he's in, the more he gets. Like 21 minutes, he got 10 rebounds against Toronto. So I like him to get this done tonight. 4.5 is just way too low, in my opinion. If we hop over to Daily Grind for this one. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Let me pull him up real fast. No, you're not it. Probably. Not Kiki. What are you doing? All right. Okay, we got it. So the rebounds, they're somehow favoring the under for this. So as always, go with your gut on these. We've got 51.64 odds to hit the under with a -126. But I'm going to be taking the over here. 4.5 is just too low, in my opinion. So again, go with your gut. But these are the two I'm rolling with. I'm feeling good about them. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, man. So to get me started here, I had to restart because me and Russo kind of got giggly there. But he was trying to type in Kelly Olynyk on DG, and he put in Kiki. So it just kind of has this childly laughing over that for some reason. But anyway, to get me started, I'm going to be going with Jaren Jackson Jr. to go under 31.5 PRA. This is just set too high for the game script and what he's been doing. Over the last 20 games, he's only gone over this 5 times, even with the absence of all the players. You can see that the list just keeps going with all the people that are hurt for them. But he's just still not getting it done, and this is a tough matchup for them. He plays the 4 and the 5, and you can see these matchups are very tough. 8th in points allowed to power forward, 9th in rebounds, 1st in assists. For centers, 5th in points, 1st in rebounds, 18th in assists. So really, really tough matchup. If you look at the over-under on this game, they're expecting them to get torched. 215 over-under, so a pretty low-scoring game anyway. And they're favored by 12.5 points. So Memphis is a very tough matchup. I'd be so surprised if he goes over this. So, whether he's playing the 4 or the 5, I think Xavier Tillman is healthy, and he's playing the 5 for them now. So as you can see, the under is juiced over here on Daily Grind at a 51.21% and a -123. This play kind of got put on my radar because of Chalkboard. I started playing it over there, and it's hit like a couple times for me. So big fan of this play. He hasn't really been hitting this a lot, and it's always set at 31.5. So it's just matchup dependent, but this matchup's really good. So I like him to go under here. And then for my last play, this Julius Randle one is a little risky, but I feel good about it. I like him to go under 9 rebounds. I wish it was 9.5. I'm sure it was last night. But, you know, regardless, even if he pushes it on a 6-man slip, it'll still cash for you. So if you're playing a lower slip, just keep this in mind that it has a good chance to push. But, you know, he's only gone over 9 in 5 out of his last 20 games. And, you know, he has hit 9 twice, so just keep that in mind. But over the last 10 games, he's only hit 9 rebounds 3 times, so and or gone over it. So, you know, I like this play a lot. This is another game that's really just going to depend on what happens. I'm kind of banking on them to get, not banking on it because he could still just not hit this, but, you know, Hartenstein's really been rebounding crazy. Like, he rips down a ton of boards now. When we had the other center in, I can't remember his name right now, Mitchell Robinson, when he was playing, Julius Randle was getting a lot more rebounds because he had to. But Hartenstein's been getting it done, man. That dude's a stud, so I really like him to go over or under this line. And they do have potential to get blown out here. It's a 233.5 over under, and the Knicks are favored by 12. So hopefully they just, you know, get blown out and this stays under. But these are the two I've got, and that's what I'm rolling with, man.
All right.
Still laughing over there?
Dude, it's like, I don't know why seeing Kelly with that little thin headband and the fact that it typed in Kiki Olynyk. I'm like,
oh, I didn't even put the headband together.
And I have to stare at him over here on my screen the whole time you're talking. I'm just like, dude, I can't stop laughing about that. But anyways, guys, that's the 4 that we've got for you. Really excited to get back into this. Again, it was just one video that I missed, but I don't know. I'm pumped to get back in and have some fun with today's. So yeah, these are the 4 we're rolling with. If you're interested in, again, checking out Outlier, you get a 7-day free trial. Just use the link in the description of the video and you can try it free for 7 days. Definitely check out our Discord. There's a link in the description of the video for that as well. And if you want to check out Daily Grind, we love those guys. They're the first company that ever reached out to us on this channel, and we love their tools. So if you want to check out any of their tools, they're giving all of our viewers 25% off of your first month if you just use code BACKDOOR. There's a link in the description of the video for that as well. We have all of the links in the description, so you can check out all of them in there. But 25% off with Daily Grind, any of their tools that they offer. We love their DFS optimizer. We love their correlation tool. Just really awesome. It's not statistical as much. It's more so like it helps you find value on your plays. We use it to search out plays, and we also use it to confirm plays. Puts all your odds makers in one place. You can see what other platforms are setting their lines at. It's great. So if you're interested in checking that out, just use code BACKDOOR, one word. And that's going to do it for us, guys. We hope you have a great Thursday, and we will catch you tonight for the next video.
All right. Good luck, guys.